An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. And it's Havlicek in at the three. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Offensive rebound. Takes a three. First shot won't go. Here's Garnett with the 10-footer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing on the left. Gervin, the pass to Kuzi. Here's Olajuwon. Outside Wembanyama. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Fires it from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Havlicek. Here's Garnett. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting. 0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Pass to Garnett. There's a screen. Here's Havlicek. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Celtics second.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside O'Neal. They need this. Shots good by Stockton.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Boston. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And, of course, there's the Suns, a game back.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Here's Gervin. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Havlicek. And he makes it on the layup.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Gervin. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it misses. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, that's offensive interference. The Suns leading. There's 1:59 left now in the first quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kuzi. The three. Boston pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. That one misses.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
O'Neal on the wing. Covered by Wembanyama. Here's Havlicek. Here's Stockton. Right now averaging 6 a game. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pettit. Fires from deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Phoenix out in front, up 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Hayes, and it's Gilmore in at the center position. Really left him alone that time. Give him 8 points now.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Here's Maravich. Yet to see a basket. Gilmore passes to Irving. To the right side. Here's Havlicek. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Phoenix leading by 6. To the wing, right side. Baseline jumper. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Pass to Irving. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And so Lillard will bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Here's Iverson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And there's the lob. It's tipped. And here's Lillard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Pass to Iverson. Back to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Maravich, the pass to Gilmore. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Here's Wilkins. No made baskets yet. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Wilkins. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Olajuwon. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Garnett.
Oh, my
Hey,
goodness.
how
Wow.
about that? And that one is hammered home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Iverson. Here's Olajuwon. Tipped. Here's Garnett. Stockton, pass to Havlicek. The 3 ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Iverson. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Here's Olajuwon. They can't stop the run with that one.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And he lobs it up. Here's Havlicek. Fires the 3. Gilmore passes to Garnett. Here's Stockton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. Phoenix, number 1. Boston in second.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month. Always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Gervin, pass to Kuzi. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They still need this. They get it back. Here's Pettit. It's deflected. O'Neal with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Stockton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Havlicek. He drops it from range. Havlicek's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to O'Neal. With 1 on the clock. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front, up 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Checking out the Celtics, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second-chance opportunities there, Shaq.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Suns trailing. They've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Gervin in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Thursday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Wilkins. And here's O'Neal. Here's Garnett. Here's Havlicek. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And he jams it home with authority.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a hand on it.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
O'Neal passes to Wilkins. Back to O'Neal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Over the past month, here's the best in free throw shooting. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Pass to Garnett. Now O'Neal. From downtown, that shot off.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander got a piece of it.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a block.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Shoots from the right block.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. Their execution has not been crisp this half, and it's putting them in a hole.
Second chance shot. It's blocked. Here's Havlicek. 13 points in the game. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Suns leading. Gervin, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. It's good.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Havlicek. That three's off the mark. The Suns lead by 3. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Wembanyama deflected. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Gervin. From down in the low post, it goes. Gervin's got 4 points now in the quarter. Celtics trail by 5. Stockton, the pass to McHale. Pass to O'Neal. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. A minute 53 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pettit. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Celtics making a switch here. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Stockton. Pass to Wilkins. To win the run. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Iverson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lillard outside. Here's Kukoc. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
O'Neal passes to Stockton. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender needs to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Second free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 5. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Cowens. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, good whistle there.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here he goes. It's tipped. Here's Wilkins. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. It's both from the stripe. Here's Lillard. Pass to Olajuwon with 2 seconds left. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Phoenix out in front, up 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And now let's take a listen in on head coach.
Let's get a stop. Let's play out of motion.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Celtics. And it's Havlicek in a 2-guard. Here's Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Iverson passes to Olajuwon. Now here's Lillard. Boston pulls it in. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Garnett driving inside. The layup misses.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
On the wing, Irving. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
But they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Kuzi, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop, taking it inside. SGA.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Irving gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Maravich. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a three-point Boston lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Kuzi. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Maravich. Pass to Havlicek. Beyond the arc. Kuzi with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Pettit. Clock at 6. From the high post. Boston pulls it in. Gilmore's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Garnett. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Celtics lead by 5.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Wembanyama's checked in for Phoenix. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Can't cash it in from close range. Celtics lead by 5. Pass to Garnett over Wembanyama. Garnett no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. To in the cold spell. Off the window. It's good.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup and they take advantage.
Right side O'Neal. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Stockton. No good on the three. Suns trail by 3. Wembanyama. Pass to Kuzi. Pass to Olajuwon. The jump hook. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
And he's going for the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Olajuwon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. from outside the arc. And Havlicek pulls it down.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Here's Stockton. Shoots from the baseline. That one is off. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
To the inside. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Laces one from three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Stockton. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a four-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Off the mark from 16 feet, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Take a break.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
Gervin, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So we see the Celtics get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Orlando Magic and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Robinson. Hill is out there with Towns. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's West in at the 1 spot. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here is Hill. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Robertson. Towns with the steal. Here's Hill. Robinson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Baylor. Robertson kicks to Kobe. Offline with his three. Here's West. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Robertson passes to Baylor. And the Clippers miss again.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Hill inside. Baylor defending.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Now here's Robertson.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's West after the miss by Oscar Robertson. West passes to Hill. 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
The Clippers grab the miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Howard with the stuff.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Doncic outside. Back to West. Towns wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They set the pick. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Gets an open look and hits. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
No coverage that time. He has 6.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Clippers, Warnings checked in for Howard. Worthy comes in for Baylor, and it's James Harden in for Bryant. Worthy kicks to Harden. On defense, Orlando. Back to Nowitzki. Clippers moving the ball around. Nowitzki with the screen on Halliburton. Robertson's shot is off. Orlando leading. Weber, the pass to Edwards. Now, here's Mitchell. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And it's blocked. They get it back. Los Angeles with another miss. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Mitchell against Harden. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Yao with a screen on Harden. Oh, Worthy with the block. Now, here is Harden. No scoring in this one. Pass to Robertson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
On offense, here are the Magic. Outside Edwards. From deep. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Yao.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Archibald, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. The Clippers trail. It's Harden with the drive, and the basket is good.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Edwards with it. Yao with a screen on Worthy. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Good, he hits the jump shot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Nowitzki is out there with Howard. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Baylor. And it's Bryant in at the 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Kobe drops them both. Orlando trailing here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. Then on Thursday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Robertson kicks to Baylor. Bryant looking over the floor. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Connects from three-point range. Towns has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Screen by Howard. Robertson passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando with the ball. West outside. Pass to Doncic. Takes it from 10. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for West. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Bulls. West against Robertson. Floats one. Jerry West pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Nowitzki. 5 points in the game. Baylor kicks to Nowitzki. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Outside Hill. Back to West. Takes the 3. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
Here's Robinson. Another shot. Count the basket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Outside Baylor. Robertson passes to Nowitzki. Outside Bryant. Kobe diving in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on David Robinson.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force, knows how to get to the stripe.
Bryant hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Outside Baylor. Back to Robertson. Nowitzki in the post. Towns on him. Nowitzki kicks to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Basket counts. Robertson's got the lead up to 3 now. It's for Los Angeles. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Kings. Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Clippers leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Mitchell. High arcing shot. No good that time. Mourning with some nice D. And here is Los Angeles now. Harden, no good. Edwards with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. Edwards can't hit. And Worthy has got it here for the Clippers. The 3 from Harden. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Yao with a screen on Worthy. Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Yao.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Morant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards against Worthy. Right side, Edwards. Here's Halliburton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
Gasol's checked in for Daniels. Now the Clippers with it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harden. Morant outside. Floats one up. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Worthy. Another miss by Orlando. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Orlando, Robinson is out there with Towns. That's Hill. Then there's West. And it's Doncic in at the 2. Now here's Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Hill for the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got 3 assists in the game. Bryant outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Orlando leading. Here's Hill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Baylor.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 3. Robertson outside. Bryant against Doncic. Left side, Bryant. No good there off the double clutch. Orlando leading by 3. And here is West. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Baylor. Robertson with it. Defended by West. Nowitzki for 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Nowitzki's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Robinson on the wing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And count it from 19 feet away. Robinson's got 6 points.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Kobe. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Doncic outside. Back to West. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Towns in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Deep 2 from Hill. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. And the Clippers have possession. Latrey. Baylor's shot is off. Hill dishes to West. Robinson on the wing. The baseline jam. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Kobe. Howard setting the pick for Bryant. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen by Robinson. Hill passes to Towns. That one falls. He has 7.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams changing it up here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mitchell against Bryant. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Halliburton. Five to shoot. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
And here's Bryant for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Weber's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:35 left to play in the third. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Take a break. They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
so valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Archibald, covered by Mitchell. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Magic leading by 4. Edwards passes to Halliburton. Count that bucket. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Harden the pass to Gasol. Gasol a screen on Halliburton. Back to Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Powell's so smart at using the angles on the screen roll and then mobile off of the pick to find room to operate.
Now here's Edwards. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Yao. Lays it up and banks it in. Yao's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Gasol. Over Yao. Again, the Clippers.
And Gasol is a prime-time threat from there. A remarkable scorer who hits that shot in his sleep.
Here is Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. That one, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Nowitzki. Robertson is out there with Bryant. Then there's Howard. And it's Baylor in at the small forward.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair. And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 5. Back to Robertson. Nowitzki for 3. And no good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
West gets the bucket.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Robertson kicks to Howard. Ball's knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Robertson outside. Howard with a screen on West. Robertson's shot is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Robinson kicks to Hill. Pass to West. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but If they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
The shot by Kobe, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Magic, leading by 5. And here is West. Fires from deep. West missing again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Robertson passes to Nowitzki. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Now here's Towns. The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Orlando leading by 5. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the inside, here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Towns, a screen on Baylor, and the basket by Hill.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And Bryant kicks to Nowitzki. Robertson against West. Back to Baylor. Nowitzki for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Bryant in the corner. Puts up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. For 3, and Kobe the bucket with the assist by Baylor.
And showing the range there, Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Hill looking around, shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Baylor passes to Robertson. Baylor a screen on West. Outside Bryant. Kobe can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 5. Hill passes to Towns. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
.127 left in the game. Robertson kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Robertson. Nowitzki a screen from outside the arc. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Robertson.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
And it's sent back by Howard. Pressed against Robertson. Elgin Baylor on the wing. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And it's Doncic missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now, here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Robertson kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Robertson to take the lead. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat facing the Golden State Warriors. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Andre Drummond. Tim Hardaway is out there with Smith. And it's Rice in at the small forward. Hardaway against Curry. Here's Wade. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And here's Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Smith passes to Wade. Pass to Rice. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And a deep three from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Hardaway. Here's Rice. Pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway on the wing. 4-3. Gasol grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Curry. Fires it. Gets an open look and hits it. Curry's got 5.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Here's Rice. He buries it from 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Duncan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
Curry against Hardaway. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Here's Wade. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So he gets them both. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Inside, here's Durant. Out to the wing. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good.
Gasol's confidence is something to behold. No hesitation or second guessing off the catch. That's really good work.
And he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Rebound Miami. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Rice. Off target with the 3. Now Thompson. The shot from 20 feet out. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pass to Smith. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a 3-point play.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Smith. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the Warriors call time here.
Start it.
Pass to Duncan. Curry with it. Defended by Hardaway. Tries to spin move. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Heat with the lead. Outside Hardaway. The 3 is up. The rebound by Duncan.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Durant looking around. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. And the Warriors miss again. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Smith with a screen on Curry. For 3, Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Curry's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Harrison. No points so far. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 5. And here's Thompson for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count it. Arizon's got 5 now.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Curry from deep three-point land. Drummond grabs the miss.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Pass to Arizon. Here's Rice. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Thurman. Outside Durant. Up top, Thompson. Puts it up. Drained it for 2 points. Thompson's got his second basket on the night. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Heat leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Heat.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The Warriors trailing. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tim Hardaway. Andre Drummond is out there with Smith. And it's Rice in at the small forward position. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Harrison. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 7 points in the game. Now the Warriors with it. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Rice. He's got 6. Hardaway, the pass to Arizon. Back to Hardaway. Picked by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Durant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Wade, he's checked in for Miami. Free throws good from Durant. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's Wade, picked by Smith. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Curry against Hardaway. Pass to Rice. Launches it. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Love the no-hesitation shot release of Glenn Rice. You see the confidence he has, and for good reason.
Here's Duncan. On the wing, Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hardaway with it. He's scoreless. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. Up and over Hardaway. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Miami leading by 4. Here's Rice. He's got 9. Hardaway, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Arizon from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Thurman's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Drummond. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Wade. Can't hit from in close.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Pass to Arizon. With the teardrop. Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Hardaway, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The kick to Durant. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Timeout. That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Pierce. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta. Pierce has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
They set the pick. Here's Harrison. And no good. The dry spell continues.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Pierce. Shoots from the block. Harrison pulls it in. Heat trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Offline from the top of the key.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Hardaway. No points yet. Wade, the pass to Hardaway. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Warriors lead by 3. And here's Johnson. Here's Pierce. Connects from downtown. Pierce has got 6 here in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Arizon. 34 seconds left in the half. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. He was all alone on that one.
Really good decision from Jones that time. Excellent job finding the open teammates.
The Warriors lead by 4. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Harrison. 7 points in the game. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Harrison's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And that is going to do it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Warriors leading. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Stephen Curry. Marc Gasol is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5. Gasol finds Durant. No good from outside. Durant's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Rice. Launches a 3. Durant pulls it in. And is blocked. Here's Harrison. The floater.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Thompson fires from way outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Rice. Kept alive. Drummond passes to Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. That one's off. Miami making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Warriors lead by 3. Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Wade.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Rice. Again, the Heat misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Throws it up high. Hardaway finds Drummond. Blocked. And he gets it back. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. It's deflected. Outside Durant. Pass to Curry. From behind the arc. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Rice. Pulls it. Nice D from Durant.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Rice. Guarded by Durant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Smith passes to Hardaway. Smith with a screen on Curry. Hardaway from outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Thursday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
The way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
Curry passes to Thompson. Launches it from deep. That's good from Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Hardaway. The Warriors pull it in. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
On the wing, Wade, defended by Thompson. Wade drives in. And foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Wade doing all he can to help his team. What a fearless competitor.
So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors lead by 6. Curry surveys. Jacks up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Wade, covered by Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
Johnson passes to Curry. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Miami. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Johnson against Drummond. On the wing, Wade. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Jordan's checked in for Miami. Hardaway comes in for Hardaway, and the second free throw is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Hardaway, the pass to Jones. Jones sets a screen. Hardaway up top. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harrison. Sinks the tray. Harrison's got 13.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Pierce, the pass to Butler. A deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors on top, up 2. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the...
Every loose ball, 50-50.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Rodman in at the power forward position. Outside Jones. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Harrison. To tie it up. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Warriors leading. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Missed inside. Here's Harrison. Guarded by Durant. Deflected. Another shot. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Duncan. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Duncan. Counted.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plans. A big group substitution here for Miami. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Picked by Smith. And it's Hardaway on the take. Right wing. Lets it fly. And again, no good by Miami. The Warriors lead by 4. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, got that one up quick.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Over to the wing. Unloads. A nice shot by Rice.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Out to Thompson for 3. It's kept alive. Thurman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he knocks down the first one. Wade, he's checked in for Miami. He does not get the second one. Heat trail by 6. Here's Rice. Three-pointer, no good.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. Pass to Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And it's Miami's ball. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
How about this offensive barrage from Rice? Totally unstoppable right now.
Warriors called timeout.
Guard it.
Curry, he's checked in for Johnson. And so it's Golden State with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Wade, defended by Thompson. Wade, that's good.
In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
Pass to Thompson. There's a screen, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Wade. Thompson pulls it in. Wade's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Pass to Rice. There's the 3. On target from range. Rice has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
Here's Wade. Pass to Rice. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Got a hand on it. Outside Durant. Here's Duncan. And here's Thompson for 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pass to Smith. Goes back up. Smith. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Gasol's checked in for the Warriors. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Pass to Rice to tie it up. No good from three-point range. Knocked away.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. So with Love on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Paul out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Kareem. Then it's George. And it's Bird in at the four slot. This is his first free throw of the game. Throw good, Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Davis. Here's Eaton. Pass to Houston. No good. Great D that time from Bird. Over in the corner, Paul. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Outside, Payton. A three-pointer off the mark. Bird kicks to Paul. Pulls up. Bird misses. Davis with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. From deep, James. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the three-point line. You've got to check him everywhere.
Here's McGrady. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here is Davis. Here's Houston, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Ball against Payton. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's tipped.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now here is Davis. Following the shot by Kareem. 6 on the shot clock. Crafty move. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now, here is McGrady. Not a lot of room. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Paul against Payton. Clock at 6. Pass to Houston. On the wing, Payton. Defended by Paul. And so George will bring it up for the Kings. Looks for McGrady, gets it to him, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Chicago making a switch here. McAdoo's checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Davis. He can't get that one. The Kings leading. McGrady outside. Such a wide open look. McGrady's got 8 points.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
George against LeBron. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Paul for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Payton. And again, no good by Chicago. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. George passes to Bird. Misses the 3. And the Bulls with possession. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Timeout called by the Kings. Sacramento making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Bird. Ginobili comes in for McGrady. And it's Frazier in for Chris Paul. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Love dishes to George. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls. McAdoo, the pass to Jokic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Frazier outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Love. Now Ginobili. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They shoot again. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Drexler outside. Another one falls for Chicago.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter about to... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So with Paul on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Frazier. Artest is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Frazier. Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he can't get the first one.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
And here's Frazier. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by McAdoo. Davis against Frazier. Davis dishes to Nash. Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's James. Trying to get open is Davis.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And the Kings making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Three on the clock. Launches it from deep. And it's Nash missing. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Nash against Frazier. Pass to Thompson. For three, Love. Steve Nash with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Floats it up for James. Davis looking for an opening. Here's Davis knifing inside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On the wing, Thompson. James defending. The 11-footer, and Thompson gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 2.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here. And so Payton will bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to James. Here's Houston. Over Artest. Houston can't get it to go. Outside Artest. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
Green, he's checked in for the Kings. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Payton outside. From downtown, Draymond Green grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Thompson passes to Green. Tries from 10. Misses off the right iron. Bulls trail by 4. Davis dishes to LeBron. Payton with the screen for LeBron. Pass to Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Good on the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Davis. Davis working in the paint.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Timeout called by the Kings. Bird, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And so here's Sacramento. Frazier with it. Still without a basket. Here's Thompson. Nails the baby hook. And the Kings lead by 2. Thompson's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Nash outside. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. From deep, James. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Thompson inside, defended by Nash. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jones checked in for LeBron. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Thompson. George comes in for Green. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Ron Artest. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Frazier. And George kicks to McGrady. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls trailing. Nash outside. Back to Drexler. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And here are the Kings now. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pass to McAdoo. Outside, Drexler. Here's McAdoo, defended by Abdul-Jabbar. And McAdoo kicks to Jokic. The Bulls with another miss. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bird with it. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Bird's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Outside, Drexler. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Drexler's got 5 points so far. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
Their work on the glass has been
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with James. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Houston who's the 2 guard. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Houston, the pass to Payton. Outside, Davis. Over Bird. And it's Davis missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Paul. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on LeBron. A shot by McGrady, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 4. Now Payton fires the 3. Here's Eaton. And it's Bird with the rebound. Bird's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by LeBron. Houston, the pass to Payton. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's James. Rebound by the Kings.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
McGrady dishes to Paul. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bird outside. Outside, George. It's good from long range. And the Kings lead by 7.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Chicago calls timeout. And the Kings making a change here. Green's checked in. Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Outside, Davis. Pass to Eaton. They could use a bucket. The Bulls with another miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Outside, Green. Bird against LeBron. Green with a screen for Bird. And he gets it back. Back to Green. Now McGrady. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Houston can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 7. Bird passes to Green. McGrady outside. Pass to Bird. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
No good from Payton.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Green dishes to Paul. Outside, Green. Bird outside. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Bird's got the lead up to 10 now for Sacramento.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot to stop the run. Houston can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Paul over Payton. And Paul with the basket on the assist by McGrady. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Mobley, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson comes in for Bird. On our test, he's checked in for McGrady, and it's Frazier in for Chris Paul. Nash outside, and another miss by Chicago.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's our test. Off target from three-point range. Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Drexler. Green against Jones. And McAdoo kicks to Jones. Here's Drexler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Mobley. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Ginobili, he's checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Drexler. On offense, here are the Kings. A big stretch here going 10-2. Ginobili outside. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jokic against Thompson. Pass to Nash. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Drexler. Over Ginobili. Not that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Drexler. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kings leading now by 8. So with Love on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Thompson. Ginobili is out there with Frazier. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's our test in at the 3. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Thursday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And the first one drops.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
James against Artest. James, the pass to Drexler. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Jokic with the steal. McAdoo inside, working on Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And both free throws good for McAdoo.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Sacramento Kings. To the right side. Embiid inside. He's against McAdoo.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's Jokic top of the key. Over Embiid. Jokic, no good. Kings leading now by 5 to the paint. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Thompson's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Jokic with the screen on Frazier. And the Bulls with another miss. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Artest. Inside. Fires from the line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead. And here are the Bulls now. Now James from the arc. From range, LeBron is good.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Timeout, Kings. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. Paul George comes in for Ron Artest. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Ginobili. And Paul's subbed in for Frazier. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard Rick Adelman was telling his team, while the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Love with the screen for McGrady. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Kings lead by 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Houston. McGrady covering. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Paul. Embiid sets the pick for Paul. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
The Bulls call timeout. Davis is checked in for Chicago. Payton comes in for Steve Nash. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Kings. Bird comes in for Kevin Love. Payton outside. Here's Heaton. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Heaton misses.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Bird can't hit. Bulls trail by 10. Davis dishes to LeBron. Fires away from outside. And again, no good by Chicago. Paul surveying the floor. Abdul-Jabbar finds George. Here's Bird. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. That one on George.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Now, here is McGrady. He's tightly guarded. Bulls trail by 9. James in the post, defended by Paul. Oh, James muscles it in.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
And so here's Sacramento. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. McGrady outside. Bird outside. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Outside, Payton. Launches a 3. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And there's cool. And then there's ice cold. Payton playing with ice in his veins right now.
.27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by George. A shot by LeBron, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Here's Houston. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew.